Yay! Okay, so we're gonna attempt to do Ellie's recruitment and then her companion quest. And you can, let's see, the fourth one you can actually get. Once you get to the Groundbreaker, you can do her recruitment, which I have right here. So the problem being is that this is later on in the game and some people are dead and certain things have changed that may be necessary for this quest to work. So we shall find out, I suppose. Now if I can get this ID card. Does this count as stealing? Nope. Fantastic. It should be fine. In here. Wonder Waffle. Don't mind me. I belong here. I'm a doctor, don't you see? I'm gonna close this door though.
On rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, that doesn't sound believable in the slightest.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Hello.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Hide in a hospital. Sounds promising.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Okay.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. Udam was my buyer for when I'd acquired the diamond. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udam's deposit I'd spent.
Well, the thing about it is, Udam is dead as shit by now. I actually saw him in a back place here on Groundbreaker. Dead as shit.
Well, law have mercy. That sure works in my favor. With Udam gone, I don't owe money to anyone on the board no more. You have my greatest gratitude for letting me know I am now debt-free.
Fantastic. What's happening? What's I got up in here? Nothing. Ooh. I'll go have a look around while I'm back there, huh?
What was that?
Nothing.
I'd better take... What do you think you're doing?
Just leaving.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Ta-da! What is happening with my hand? There we go.
One of the orderlies told me Jesse's out already? You really do work fast. Tell you
Hardly.
what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Sure, why not? Considering I actually picked this quest up early going in the game, but I didn't forward it because I was, recording purposes and all that good stuff. So this is much later on than it goes, so kind of funny.
You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Wonderful. So back to the shippy shoppy shopey dopey we go. Okay, now that we've recruited her, I think we can do a companion quest. That is, if some of the stuff that I may have done might have impacted this, I don't know. We'll find out.
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra-2's orbit right under the board's nose?
No, I don't trust anyone. It might be our best chance, possibly, but we're kind of doing it because, sure.
There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to drink. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Yeah. Yeah. Kinda. Haha.
Makes you wish for a fancier ship with bigger engines. Don't know about you, but I'd be out of here if I could. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
Probably the latter. I'm not. I don't... there's so many variables. I know it works out and everything, but it's just so many variables. It seems like a crock of shit. Aha! This is more to the accurate point there.
Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
That sounds delightful.
Out on the edge of the Aether, we learn to make do with what we've got. No room for fancy predilections.
True.
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Huh.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made. Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Fantodious.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it. Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
It really is. But we're trying to do your companion quest, so you're gonna have to bear with me while I bear with you. Bearing with this, huh?
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Okay.
No complaints here. Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
Uh-huh.
Sure, and fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
Yeah, I don't know. No, you don't. You gotta accept that most people are shitty as fuck and just kind of watch your ass and go from there.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Oh dear.
I never do. Though, come to think of it, this whole episode reminds me of something I've been meaning to do. I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Sure, why not?
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by. When we're in the neighborhood.
And
See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
not as big of a surprise as you may have coming your way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too? Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one. Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
Wow.
Just know that I've got plenty more suggestions if you need them. Anything else?
No. The only problem being that we can go to Byzantium, but I've killed practically every single person in that city. Bye, baby.